Good morning, everybody. Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today for a daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for the last day of May, Monday, May 31st, and the deck I'm using is the Tarot of Dreams. So I had this horrendous dream last night that one of my videos only got 9 views. So I was like in a full-on panic in my dream, like, why? But I thought I'd share that with you guys. So I hope you guys are doing great. This reading is for all zodiac signs, okay? So it doesn't matter what sign you are. If you were guided here, there's probably a little bit of a message. And of course, as soon as I start shuffling the deck, Lacey is on the move. So a lot of you asked to see Lacey. So I cannot lift her up for the camera. She is almost a 60-pound dog, so she's not light. And she, of course, does not like to be picked up, all right? So I occasionally post pictures of her on my social media, on Instagram and Facebook, and sometimes in the YouTube community. So I'm going to start your reading right away, but there is something else I wanted to talk about quickly, guys. A few of you have commented that I look tired and maybe I should take a break, and I really appreciate, you know, concerns about my well-being and my health, but I think you guys should know that I have like Hashimoto thyroiditis, which is also known as Graves' disease. And because of the pandemic, I haven't been able to see my endocrine specialist as often as I should. So I do have an appointment next week, and hopefully he can adjust my meds so that I'll start feeling a little bit like myself, because it's been 6 months. So anyway, thanks guys for your love and concern. And let's start pulling some cards for Monday, May 31st. So we have the 7 of Swords, and I find this is very compelling. The way that the character in this card is moving. There's something like so protective about this. And the 7 of Swords it relates to basically your brain and your thoughts and protecting yourself. I've done videos on my other channel, Oracle Rising, about energy vampires. And there's something really interesting too that I read on Twitter a while back. I followed tons of different people just for their perspective, and there's a couple people that are more into a little bit of like on the witchcraft side. And I find that fascinating. Like I don't practice it or whatever, but they have been warning that there are people that are attempting to like sabotage or undermine or sap your energy. And these are all energy vampires, okay? So there is a need for you guys to be like really precious about yourself and protect yourself. With the 7 of Swords, you can see this, okay? Just really curl in around yourself. Like, don't share information with people. You could meet somebody new that is going to be like, oh, they're so sweet and kind and generous and loving. But my general theme with people is that you need to give them 3 to 6 months of consistent interaction before you start trusting them with your deep, dark secrets. Otherwise, they could be plastered on social media or being thrown back in your face. This is friendships, work colleagues, anybody, regardless of the relationship. So very careful around new people, especially if they come on very, very strong and want to form an attachment that is faster. And we can easily not recognize people for who they are if they are coming in and sort of manipulating your emotions and providing something where you might feel that you're lacking right now. And this can happen to like vulnerable people that have been unemployed for a while. It can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter how vulnerable you are, okay? Because it's flattering, it's charming, and it's fun, and it's nice. So really be careful what you share with somebody, and let time unfold so that you can see somebody's actual personality and their actual motives. So my rule of thumb is 3 to 6 months, okay? And then you'll see people weed themselves out. Okay, so I'm gonna write that down because I thought that was jolly brilliant. So I hope that all made sense. And to me, if somebody is genuine, they will not mind patiently waiting for you to unfold and share your secrets and all of that stuff. If somebody is impatient and wants to run game and move you faster, that is a huge red flag. So be very mindful of that. So we do have the Eight of Cups here. So there is something within you that really wants to move out of a scenario that you're in right now. So somebody could be luring you out of there before you are prepared to. Here's the Eight of Cups, and there's a little bit of an ascension. I see there's a great big fat moon hanging in the background. So when is the next? I want to say the new moon is on June 11th. So if this doesn't happen right away today, maybe watch around the new moon, okay? Just be very careful. And for some reason, new moons and full moons invites the crazy out in people. Like you don't, I think everybody knows that, particularly in a full moon. So somebody trying to lure you out of your shell. And if you notice in this particular Eight of Cups, all the cups are upright. Some Eight of Cups have half of the cups knocked down. So it's like, okay, well, I'm kind of ready to leave, so maybe I'll go check it out. I know my camera's really far away right now, but I wanted to get my hair into it. But anyway, full of myself. So you're good. You're good where you are right now. You have everything that you need within yourself. You don't need somebody else to provide it for you. And that is sort of the banter of people that want something from you. To lure you out of where you feel safe. So that's fine. But let time play out. Honestly, I can't stress that enough. When people just jump into relationships or friendships and start disclosing things right away, just be careful, you guys. Like, keep it light. Let somebody prove themselves to you, not the other way around. Let somebody prove themselves to you, okay? That's what the waiting is for, okay? Should I say okay again? Anyways, so I pulled another card here. So we have the Knight of Swords. So there's an impending battle here. You can see that there is, like, the Knight of Swords is rising up. So I particularly find that there are, and this, I don't know, maybe seems a little bit weird to people, but there are negative energies at play right now. There really are. So you have to be careful, and you might have to do battle on your own behalf. This is why I started my other channel, Oracle Rising, to give you guys support, because there's a lot going on right now. We are the generation. It doesn't matter what age bracket you're in. We are, this time in life right now is where we all have to rise up together. So if you sense something wrong about somebody, don't blow it off, okay? Because there's an infiltration happening. What I was talking about with a couple guys that I follow on Twitter, where they're saying things and I trust them. Like I've had interactions with them, been following them. I trust their opinion. I follow somebody, his name is Sid Whedon, and he does tarot card readings, and he says he's starting to bless his cards each and every time because he feels a negative energy coming in. So be careful. Otherwise, there's a battle to be engaged in, and you don't want that with the Knight of Swords. I'm just going to clarify out that card here too. So there's the Page of Cups. So there is somebody probably really appealing to the most sensitive side, where nobody has listened to you, or maybe they're sharing a secret with you, but I'm seeing the word grifter, how people come in and they say everything that you've ever wanted to hear. So yeah, really watch it, you guys, really watch it. And I want to clarify out the Seven of Swords. I try to keep my videos around 10 minutes, just because I feel like that's enough. So you've got the Queen of Cups here, and she is really the person that protects her energy, and she looks very, very fierce here. She protects her emotions. So there is a call here, like somebody coming in too fast and too furious, which I think is an amazing movie, FYI. You got to watch them. You know, I just don't think their intentions, or maybe they've got to work on themselves a little bit more. You know, people disclose stuff too fast because they're either very insecure and they have to watch, they need to develop a little bit on their own, or they're after something. And if I'm wrong about that, let me be wrong, you know, but I'd rather let time play out for myself and for you guys so that you can see cracks in people's armors starting to appear. Whew. Okay, I'm going to peace out, guys, and have a large cup of tea. And then we'll see all y'all back here in the morning, and just sending love and light. Namaste, guys. Peace. Bye.